Hey, what's going on? It's David, and I wanted to bring you another incredible case study. This one is from a member from Australia that was able to do just in his first 2 weeks $27,000. And listen to this, in the 8 months that he's been part of my system, he then went on to do $376,000 for himself. And that is absolutely incredible. And I want you to pay really close attention to this case study. And I'm hoping that it will give you the information that you need to make an informed decision whether this system that I have just below this video is for you or not. So with that being said, let's dive right into it. Here's the case study. Hey everybody, how's it going? It's David Dekel, and today I have a very special case study and a special guest. I have Paolo Berningel all the way from Australia. Paolo, how's it going?
Hey Dave, yeah, I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Oh,
Super
for
excited.
sure. We have a really special case study to share with everyone today. And let's get started with it. So I guess the first thing I want to kind of start off with, Paulo, is I want, if you can share a little bit about yourself, first of all, and kind of, we're going to get to the results in a minute, but I want everyone that's watching this to maybe get a sense of, first of all, who you are, what you're about, and then we'll kind of go off to the results after that.
Yeah, sure, David. So what I'll do is I'll share my screen so that I can show other people, like our audience, where it came from.
Sure.
Okay, let me know if you can see the screen.
Yeah, I can see it. There's a big truck
Okay,
right there.
so it is. Yeah, it is. It's a mining dump truck. So basically, Paulo Beringel is a Filipino engineer, and I migrated from the Philippines to Perth, Western Australia, as a mechanical engineer. So that's my original profession. So my specialty is maintaining heavy equipments, maintaining engines, hydraulics, electricals, nothing to do with like what I'm doing now.
Yeah, it sounds like a
That's where I
totally
came
different
from.
world altogether.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I came from.
So, how did you get involved with internet marketing? I'm curious.
Yeah, sure, not a problem. So what happened was when I moved to Australia, I'm earning a lot of money, and I'm earning like 120,000 per year, right? But the problem with that is because I'm working too hard. That job that I showed you, that previous job, I'm working probably 40, 60 hours a week
That's a lot
on
of
that
hours.
job. Yeah, because if something breaks down, like if we need to go to a machine or to an equipment, we need to fix it. And so what happened was, even though I'm earning a lot of money, I don't have a life really.
Right.
So it came to a point where I decided, or I realized that I have to do something new. I'm sure that there's an opportunity out there that doesn't require me to work that hard.
Right. Right.
And it all started with me and a couple of my mates. We were having drinks, and a couple of ideas came up. Some of them said, "How about Domino's or like pizza delivery, something like that." But at the end of that conversation, I ended up going to Google and search for the keyword "how to make money online." That's it. And then the first product that I purchased was how to create an ebook. That's the first course and the product that I purchased. I kind of started on, I would say, on the right step, how to create an ebook. And once you have created the ebook, then you have to go to different giveaways and give away the ebook to build your list, something like that. But
Promotion.
then yeah, promotions. But then eventually, uh, I lost my way because the next question is, how do you get traffic? So I ended up, learning all the different stuff like solo ads, all this different stuff like Bing ads, Google ads, complicated, different traffic sources, and I would say since 2011, when I first started my life with internet marketing. I didn't really make money. What's that? From 2011 to 2015, I believe.
4 years.
Yeah, 2015, 2016. Yeah, I'm
Right.
just doing all this stuff, trying to learn all this stuff, but nothing's really happening.
Right. Right.
So, and then what happened was I lost my job.
Oh,
I lost my mechanical engineering job, and then because of all this, stuff that I learned from the internet, I was actually able to. When was that? I had the opportunity to work for a digital marketing agency in Sydney. So I worked there for as a like a media buyer, Facebook ads media buyer. But on the side, I'm still doing I'm learning this internet marketing stuff. And then in 2016, that's when I had my breakthrough because I sort of understood that you need a product, you need a funnel, a marketing and sales funnel, and then you need to get traffic. So when I get that idea, then it started happening that well, for me, it's like a breakthrough, right? I started making like $100, like small commissions, and I'm happy with that.
hey, that was my goal when I first got started. All I wanted was $100 a day because if you do $100 consistently a day, that's $3,000 per month, which means that for most people, they don't have to go to a regular job. No need for travel, no need to be in a car, all for an hour to work, an hour back. So that's kind of a good goal to start. So what happened next?
So yeah, so what happened next is that the challenge with this is that I sort of okay, I got some commissions, but then because it's a small commission and nothing lasts forever, right? So sometimes the company would be shut down or there's a different product that will be launched. So I have to go from scratch again, start from scratch again. And yeah, it's just, I think it's kind of, I get burnt out. It's hard because it's almost like whenever there's a new product that came out, you have to create a new marketing and sales funnel around that product. And then you need to get the right traffic. So it's tough for me, you know?
Right, right. Okay, so you started off with around 2011. You went through about a 5 year learning curve. Finally, you started to make some money, but then it wasn't consistent, and it was smaller commissions, and you were feeling like, oh man, I'm kind of starting to get burned out. So now, eventually, you ended up finding kind of one of my systems, which wasn't the current one that you're using, was the previous one that I originally had, and you kind of got involved. So how did we get introduced, by the way? How did you find my system?
All right. Okay. That's an interesting story. So what happened was there is this one program that I was promoting, and in that company, I think I earned how much? Like 80,000
Wow.
in maybe 2 years, in 2 years
Okay.
or 1 year of promoting it. And what happened was there was a big delay in the payout. And in our industry, the cash flow, like in any business, right? The cash flow is important.
Very important.
So what happened was a lot of my commissions were on hold. And I spoke to my sponsor and he introduced me to your system.
Hmm.
Yeah, he
Okay.
introduced me to your system. And this was back in April.
Right. And
Okay.
what happened since?
Yeah, so I watched the webinar and I was sort of expecting that okay, what's gonna be the product? What do we need to do? I watched the webinar, and at the end of the webinar, I was like, this is completely different. Okay,
What was
it's
different
completely
about it
different.
from everything else that you've experienced before? What about it made you say, "Oh, this is it"?
Yeah, so what makes it different is that if you compared your system to the other products out there, normally what the other products would tell you is number one, you need to look for a product to promote. And then number two, they would normally give you a share link for, let's say, a ClickFunnels or Optimize Press, or you still need to build the landing page, and it takes time, right? Especially if you're a complete beginner, it
100%,
takes a
man.
lot of time.
100%.
Takes a lot of time. And then the next one is you need to set up your autoresponder with the follow-up emails. And the problem with that is, I mean, even myself, I'm not a good uh, copywriter. So if you don't know how to write emails that will convert, then it's gonna be a problem for you, right?
I know
So I
all
was
about
like,
emails that convert, man. It took me a while to get
yeah,
there.
yeah. So I was like, when I saw the system, when I saw your webinar and I saw the system, I was like, this is completely different from all the other products that I've seen, because with your system, all we have to do is create an account, plug in the affiliate IDs or user IDs, and that's it. And the best part of that is it's free, right? Your system is free, so it's pretty awesome. So what happened was I watched the webinar, I set up my affiliate links, plug it into the system, and I started promoting because you gave us the traffic source as well. So that's the other thing, right? You already gave us one of the best traffic source that you use. And I set up my campaign and my ads went live. And I think I was surprised because in the first 2 weeks I made 27,000 with your system.
Yeah, I remember.
And
I got the
yeah,
testimonial for that. I was like, "Whoa, that's a big start right there." That's a pretty
it
big
is.
start. $27,000 in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's 27,000, man. It's pretty awesome. And then yeah, it's just amazing because when the money started rolling in, so obviously you still need to like reinvest some of the revenue to buying more traffic, right? So that you can scale.
So
The
just to
next
give you guys
month,
an idea, just before you continue with the numbers,
yeah,
Paulo was doing $120,000 a year with his job that he had to work 40 to 60 hours, which translates to about $10,000 a month, probably before tax. After tax, who knows how much you take home, maybe eight, maybe nine. With this system, he was able to do 27,000 in the first 2 weeks of him starting. So 10,000 in a job that you have to work 40 to 60 hours a week, and you're not even taking 10,000 home, versus your own business where he made 27,000 his first 2 weeks. 2 weeks, not a month, and you probably weren't even working 40 to 60 hours on this.
no.
There you go.
I mean, I think I became lazy after using the system.
Lazy is good, man. Lazy is not a problem as long as you set up everything and you got everything kind of happening. It's lazy is not a problem.
It's actually a better lifestyle.
It
It's
is.
a, it's a better lifestyle. Yeah. Yep. Mm. So yeah, pretty awesome, man. When I found out about the system, and I'm really thankful to my sponsor who introduced me to you, and yeah, I'm thankful that I found your system. Thankful that I finally to like got to meet you as well. Yeah.
For sure.
So yeah, after the 27,000 in 2 weeks, like the month after that, I made 31,347.
So the month after that, 31K.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
31,000 for everybody that's watching. That's $31,000 in a single month, just the second month after starting. I don't know of a single anything you can get involved in to get those kinds of results that quick. And by the way, it's not like Paulo was, an internet marketing genius, guru, techie guy with lots of experience. Again, he started off by having a different job altogether, nothing to do with internet marketing at all. Incredible,
Yeah,
man.
exactly, man. Exactly. And yeah, it just keeps on getting better and better. So the month after that, I made 48,690.
Almost
It's like
$50,000
yeah, it's like a salary of like an Australian for a year.
in a single month.
Yeah, pretty awesome, man.
That's
Even my
incredible,
girlfriend was
man.
like, "What the
That's
hell?
incredible.
What the hell are
I'm
you
loving
doing?"
every second of it because this is unbelievable. This is beautiful.
Yeah, and then the month after that, it's like another 30,000. The following month is another 30,000, and the next month it's another 47,000. So it's almost 5,000, and
50.
yeah, yeah,
Nice.
50,000. Sorry, yeah, and then yeah, it's 23,000, another 30,000. So yeah, it's just keep on,
So the total in the 8 months that you've been involved is how much?
I just made my final tally. So overall, in 8 months period, I made a total of oh my god, 376,640 in 8 months
That
with your
is
system.
absolutely incredible. Congratulations, man. Big congratulations. And I
Thanks,
know that
man.
I've
It's
actually
insane.
just seen your post in the group that you got yourself a nice little present. Maybe tell the viewers about it a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, sure, man, sure. So I actually just pick up a new car. So it's a Land Rover Range Rover Sport
Nice.
HSE Dynamic. So it's a beautiful car, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that car is nice. That car is nice. But you know what? You deserve it. You got involved at the right time. You're doing the right things. You're focused. You watched the webinar. You've implemented everything that I showed you, and things are just working, just like they are for a lot of other members. So so now let me ask you. So has making this kind of money impacted your personal life in any way? Obviously, you just got yourself a new car, so that's super nice. But how about other areas? Has it made any difference between what you were doing before and how you're living life now? What's the difference?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. So I don't want to be too like emotional, but if I have to, then I'm gonna just
Yeah, yeah, for sure. This is
be
what we're here
open
for.
to
We
it,
want to
right?
share. This is
Just
for
be
people
open
who
to
are
it.
watching. I want to give people a sense of, look, maybe you are in the same place that Paulo was, where you think, oh, the dream is I'm going to get a degree in something, I'm going to specialize, I'm going to go get a good job, which is exactly what you did. Let's face it. You listened to probably everyone that told you what to do. You got a degree in something, engineering, electrical engineering, you mentioned, and then you got a job, high paying job, and you were still unhappy. So, what's the
Yeah.
solution? I know that a lot of people are watching this right now thinking, man, I've been doing what people have been telling me to do. I've been following the system that my parents told me and all this kind of stuff, and I'm still not where I want to be. So, you've actually figured it out by leveraging my system, and now you're doing the kind of numbers that you truly deserve to make, and you're living the kind of life that you deserve to live. So, how is it different than what you were kind of doing before? What's different now?
Yeah, it's a massive change, man, in the lifestyle. Plus, if going back to when I was doing the mechanical engineering job, because I have a girlfriend and she's been my like long time, best friend, girlfriend. The problem with that engineering job is that, although I'm earning 120,000 a year, because I'm doing a lot of work like traveling around Australia, so most of the time I have to be at the airport at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So I have to leave the house at let's say 4:30 or, early hours. And I'll be away for like a week. So I almost lost my best friend, my girlfriend, that relationship because of the job. And at that point, I was like, the photo that I showed you, that's my breaking point. I was like, what am I doing here? I'm earning 120K, but I'm not even enjoying it. So what's the point of earning a lot of money if I'm gonna be losing my best friend, my girlfriend, and I'm not spending the money anyway because I'm not able to enjoy it because of the work.
Right.
So right now, because of your system and because of all these blessings that we are getting, I am able to provide for my girlfriend. And the most important bit, and this is what keeps me going, my motivation is because my girlfriend, her father is a diabetic,
Mm.
and because her parents live in the Philippines, they don't have a like a good medical, medical support in the Philippines. So it's a bit expensive to have a diabetic, uh, you know, person that you have to look after. So the earnings that I'm getting from, from your system, we are using that to support her father. So that's one of like my way of like motivating myself. I'm not doing it just for the money, man. It's also for helping my girlfriend and helping her father.
For sure.
And
For
yeah,
sure.
so that's one. And yeah, so and I was also able to retire my like my girlfriend because she is a nurse, but again, it's like the job of being a nurse, right? It's a lot of
Hours.
stress, a lot of hard work, and she enjoys being a model. So now she's doing what she loves to do. She's a model. She stopped being a nurse, and I was able to support her.
Nice.
You know,
Nice.
yeah, and yeah.
So
So
so it's not just impacted your life, it impacted the people around you too. And the people around those
exactly,
people.
man. Yeah, yeah,
That's pretty
exactly.
cool. That's really cool. That's really, really cool, man. Really, really cool. Any other differences in your personal life?
Uh, what else? Different lifestyle. Like when I still wake up early morning to do my, to go to the gym, do my motivation and affirmations. But compared before that, I have to work 40, 60 hours a week. Like right now, I would probably work between 9 to 12 in the morning. And then after that, after lunch, I have the rest of my day. You know,
So at lunch you're
pretty awesome,
done.
man.
Like you're doing whatever else you want to do, basically.
Yes, yes, exactly, man.
That's a
Exactly.
pretty cool lifestyle, man. That's a pretty cool lifestyle. So let me ask you, how do you feel now, like you about kind of yourself, knowing that, look, I don't have to worry about this money stuff anymore because you know that you can repeat what you're doing and you can make even more and you can grow even bigger and things are gonna be okay. You don't have to look for a job. You don't have to be on an airplane at 5 o'clock in the morning every week and stuff like that. How does that make you feel financially? Like, does it give you security?
Yeah, 100%, man. It's like I can sleep. I can sleep really good at night. And this is one of the good things as well, man, because I'm in Australia and most of my like, customers are in the US. So what is happening is that when I go to sleep, right, at night, the following day when I wake up, and I think you've seen this in my posts,
Many
normally
times.
when I wake up, when I wake up, that's when I get to see that all these commissions have rolled in into my account,
Right,
which proves that I don't even have to do any work, right? Because you're doing all the work.
right, right.
So
Cool.
yeah, it's just amazing.
So another thing that you've mentioned that I want to kind of go over, Paulo mentioned that one of the opportunities that he was in, the company obviously made some whatever decisions they had to make, and commissions were delayed, and money wasn't paid out on time, and all that kind of stuff. See, with this system, it doesn't work like that because you get paid instantly. So maybe, Paulo, you can cover a little bit about that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So what I love about this system is that most of the income streams that we have, right? Especially this big one, the income stream number one, is that when someone makes a purchase, it's instant commissions for us. So if it's paid via PayPal or let's say Stripe or whatever merchant account, it would go to your account instantly and you should be able to get that commission into your bank account.
So there's no
And yeah,
waiting, there's no
there's no
like
waiting, no.
anything like that. You make a sale, you get the money today,
Exactly.
basically.
Exactly, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how much
Yep.
better you can get than that. I mean, that's pretty instant, right?
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I used to hate Mondays, but like right now, I'm looking at my account. In one of the income streams, on coming, let's say on Monday, I already have like 5,169 going into my bank account
There you
this
go.
coming Monday,
There you go.
and pretty awesome.
Yep. Yep. Cool. So let me ask you this, Paulo. So now you've made, over 300,000, 370,000 plus in the past 8 months. You got yourself a brand new Range Rover. You're helping your family. You're helping your girlfriend. You're helping her family. You got a different lifestyle now. So now that you've obviously been on the inside, you know how it works. You've been successful with it. What advice would you give someone who's potentially watching this and thinking, okay, this looks good, but I'm not sure, maybe about this, maybe about that? Like, what would you tell someone kind of on the outside looking in and, not sure whether they should get involved or not? Who is this really for? Who is this system for?
Okay, sure. So if you are someone who's, let's say, on the other side of the fence of, whether you want to join this system, or, you cannot decide, my recommendation is watch the webinar, because I personally, it took me probably three times of like to watch that webinar and really understand what's happening. Watch the webinar and follow exactly all the steps that David is asking you to do. Like from the beginning of the webinar all the way to the end of the webinar, follow exactly all the steps. Don't skip a step. And make sure that, like, if you can, make sure that you upgrade your accounts to all the highest levels so that you don't miss out on any commissions. And I mean, the the work the initial work is will probably take you, like a long time to do the initial work. But once the initial work is done, the only recurring task that you need to do is basically send traffic, or in our case, buy the traffic. And most importantly, when you start getting the results, like start getting the money, uh, you also need to like reinvest portion of it so that you can get more traffic. And my advice to you guys is, once you start getting the results, make sure that you stay focused as well. Don't try to, you know, when you start getting the commissions from the system, don't try to like branch out and do like 100 different things all at the same time. Just stay focused on this and you will get the success.
100%, man. I couldn't agree more. Focus is so, so, so important. And I see it happening all the time. People have a lot of success in something. They're like, oh, yes, I've made some commissions. Now it's time to get involved in these 7 other things. No, it's the opposite. Because you've had some success, because you want to get to success faster and even make the success even bigger, you want to remove everything else and just do the one thing that's been working for you, just like you have for the past 8 months, and the results show clearly $376,000. That's Australian dollars, by the way, for everyone that's watching, which in US is probably what 320, something like that. Still, $320,000 in a period of 8 months. I mean, I know 6 families that don't make that, in a whole year. So yeah, incredible. That's absolutely incredible. So Paulo, thank you very, very much. Any final words for our viewers? Any personal message you want to give to anybody that's watching this?
Yeah, sure, man. Personal message to you guys is that David is here and he created the system for all of us because he wanted to help us. Now you can also get in contact with me on Facebook. I'm a real person, as you can see. I help my like students and team members. We're here to help you because we're a team. So make sure that you use David's system and follow exactly all his instructions, and stay focused.
100%, 100%. So Paulo, thanks again. And for everybody that's watching, if you're interested in learning more about the exact system that took Paulo from 0 to 376,000 in 8 months, just simply click the link that you see just below this video, or a button that you see just below, and you're going to be able to see the exact system. Paulo, thank you again for sharing all that with the viewers, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.
Thank you.